はじめまして、こんにちは、ラクラです。愛、死、チキンと罪の償いがテーマなワイルドなゲーム、チキンポリスをプレイしていきたいと思います。チキンポリスって聞いて臆病な警官って想像するかもしれないけど、そうじゃなくて、頭が鶏で、体が人の刑事が主人公のゲームになっています。それじゃあ、やっていこう。ニューゲーム。いかに心が破れようと、死体はそれにも増して重いものだ。霊夢のチャンドラー。
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny Featherland.An investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chicken Police. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit.The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too.
あんたが白髪魔人だったらもう死んでるってことじゃないか。
Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago.We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure, why not? It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over. Retirement.What could possibly go wrong?
グロービル市ドワークチック元ホテルアトラス。誰かいる。
Crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body.It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated-sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk.But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time, so I had to give her a chance.
ああ、なるほど。ホテルを今、家として使ってるんだ。しかし、事務所って言うと、なんか探偵みたいだね。あ、動かせる。そう、じゃあ電気つけようか。あ、これだけですごい変わる。写真置いてある。
We used to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press, radio interviews, and even a book series. I don't miss those days. Of course, Marty, my old partner, would disagree. He just loved the spotlight. This is one of the most beautiful memories from my old life.Before Molly left me and took our daughter.
ああ、奥さんと娘さんいたんだ。良き時代の思い出。
The good things in life don't last long. The best ones always leave first. I saw that in the window of a shoe store. I never understood it, or what it had to do with shoes.
Mr. B. Davis.
M.B. Davis.The eternal king of jazz. The photo is from the days of jazz prohibition. I only heard the old man live one time, but I'll never forget that night. And not only because I woke up at the harbor without my gun, my badge, and my pants.
そんなことがあったんだ。騎士の野生の騎士だ。
The wild gentlemen. Those guys rebuilt the city after the great fire of 867. My heroes when I was a little chick. I'm starting to think they should have left Clawville as it was, burned to the ground.
さて、じゃあちょっとこの人誰なんだろう。
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah, Miss Deborah Ibanez.
なんか服装がホステスみたいだ。
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I'd
Patante
recommend
Jando.
Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
それは
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Am I that easy to read?
何が
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself in, would you like a drink?
I don't usually drink.
Well, I've gotta have one. And it'd be rude of me to drink
あ、
alone.
ちゃんとチワで読んでる。
So, maybe some sherry?
If you insist. But bourbon, please.
Huh. Thank the wild ones. That's all I have.
What a coincidence.
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
乾杯。これで少し話せるようになってくるかな。あ、いろいろと見るんだね。こうちょっと見てみよう。黒レンマだ。今じゃ見ないね。
Every whiskey has the same color nowadays, at least in this price range. I promised myself I'd write a novel one day.
お、警官のバッジもある。あ、タバコあるじゃない。
My last cigarette. You're lucky I don't have a light, pal.
銃もあ
She
る。
doesn't seem so dangerous that I need to grab my gun, but you never know.
警察バッジもある。
My wallet and my badge. The wallet is real. The badge ain't. Chief Bloodboil took mine, so I got this one out of a pack of cornflakes, just in case.
ああ、なるほど。バッジを返せって言われたんだな。まあ、休暇中だし、仕方ないのかも。
Behind that door lies the kingdom of dirty clothes, cigarette butts, and empty bottles.
掃除しないよ。
I don't even know where the key is. Whatever's inside is gonna stay there forever. Books I'm never gonna read. Maybe nobody ever has.
本がかわいそう。そんじゃあ、話を聞いてみよう。
Who is this dame anyway? And what the cluck is she doing in my apartment on New Year's Eve?
今、おみそこなんだ。
That's better. Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats exactly?
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift. Then carved into a brick, thrown through the window. And finally, they painted it on the wall of the house in giant red letters.
それはまた。
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine questions.
Please, that's why I'm here.
では尋問といこう。当店は容疑者について知っている情報だ。相手が怪しいかどうか、そこに注目しよう。印象怪しい。なぜ怪しいのかを考えるということだね。容疑者の印象から集めよう。容疑者から印象を集めよう。印象を得るために新たな質問が追加されるぞ。そうだね。印象によって質問を考えた方がいいよね。ページメーターは順番がうまくいっているかどうかを教えてくれる心強い味方だ。できるだけプラスになるよう維持していこう。白がマイナスで黒がプラスだね。
I must be cautious and smart.
注意深く
This
原因を
dame
聞かせない
seems
と。
shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say to her, or I could scare her off. Let's start gently, and when the time comes, we can go in hard.
分かった。今一体何者なのかな、マダム。
Who exactly are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
そうかな。わざわざ探偵の家に来たってことは、
You're important enough
こう
to
いうデリケ
deal
ート
with
な
such
す
a
る国は重
delicate
要なようだ
matter,
ね。
right?
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
You've been thrown
で
into
難しい仕
deep
事も任され
water,
たらね。
sweetheart.
ジョーさん、
Tell
お
me,
話しそうかい。
can you even swim?
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more. じゃあ、この質問してみよう。
Tell me,
この
which
辺で住ん
part
で
of
る
the
のか
city do you
な？
live
カラベ
in?
ラヒルズそれともフラワ
Calavera
ービルかな？
Hills, Flowerville, maybe.
Look, I don't want to answer that. I'm here on behalf of my employer and not on personal business.
Fair
そ
point,
の通りだね、
Deborah.
デボラ。
Let's try
で
a
は違う
different
話をしよう。
approach. Why did you have
な
to
ぜ
visit
今
me
日この
this
夜に俺を訪ねてこな
particular
きゃならなか
evening?
った？
I have my reasons. I may look like a silly little fawn, and maybe I am, but I still have common sense.
I don't doubt
その点に
that for
疑い
a
はないよ。
second, Miss
リバレスさん。
This day is essential to my mistress, and she thought it's also important to you.
サニーにも重要な日。
A message in
それ
itself
自体が
for
メッセージに
sure.
秘められてるんだ。
But to be
まあそっちにい
honest,
て、たとえ
even
君
you
が。
are.
You know what? I'll just take that as a compliment, even if it wasn't meant as such.
よし。順調だ。
Why did you come
な
to
ぜ
visit
君が俺を
me?
訪ねに来た
Why
んだ
not
い？
your
どうして君の相手に
employer
直接来ないのかな？
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home lately, only if she really has to.
How
ど
so?
うして？
Miss Natasha
Asana-san
is
は言ってい
afraid.
る。いや、メッセー
She's
ジする。
scared because of those unwanted messages, and everyone knows who she is.
So she's
つまり彼女はそういうタイプ
that
の
kind of
女性な
woman.
わけだ。
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you
分
do,
かってるくせにデボ
Deborah.
ラ。ありがとう。それ
Thank
で
you,
よう
by
や
the
く
way.
手がかりが
We're
得られ
finally
た。
getting somewhere. We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no question. Let's
4点の
focus
先の
on
ものに
that.
そう、デボラは何か隠している。それに焦点を当てる。この住所どうやって知った？
How did you get this address?
You know, my mistress has exceptional connections.
おお、コネクション。
If they were
そ
so
んな特別な
exceptional,
コネ
she
があるん
wouldn't
だった
have
らどうして
chosen
俺なんかを
me.
選んだのか。
Don't be so hard on yourself, Detective. You are the head of the famous chicken police. Am I right?
Was it a
俺を
raccoon
推薦した
with
の
a
は顔に
scarred
傷のある
face
ジップとい
called
うアライ
Zip
グ
who
マか
recommended
あいつは俺を
me?
嫌ってるん
He
だ。
hates me.
No, Mr. Featherland. I don't know anyone like that.
違うのか。
Lucky for you,
みんなついて
Deborah.
るよ、デボラ。あら。君は俺に何を期待してるんだ。
What do you want from me?
Me?
Oh, don't be
わかる
silly,
デボラ。
Deborah.
君っていうのは
I
君
mean
の
your
ご両親のことだ。
employer.
俺は仕
I
事を
was
いただ
just
い
talking
て
to
ただけさ。
myself out loud.
Well, Miss Katsenko thinks you're a great detective, and you're also reliable. That's why I came.
Did she also give you the lockpick?
揚げ焼き道具を君に渡したのも彼女。
Please, could you let this go? I'm really embarrassed.
恥ずかしいなら、外で待っててほしかったけどね。
Sorry, sweetheart. I'm just teasing you. As soon as I saw you, you were forgiven.
That's very nice of you.
It has nothing to do with being nice, Deborah, but you're welcome.
よし。これでいいのかな。
Don't you think
この
this
件は
whole
全体的
thing
に
is a
何か
little
正しいと思わない。
suspicious?
Look, Santino, I'll explain everything.
お、
I have no doubt
こ
about
こは疑ってな
that.
い
You
よ。
look
君は
just
そういう
the
タイプ
type,
に見えるからね。
sweetheart.
お嬢さん。
No offense.
悪気ないよ。
I'll take that as a compliment. Or maybe I'll act like I haven't heard it.
You see,
ほら
we're
ね、お
starting
互いの
to
ことが分かり始
understand
めてき
each
た。
other.
よし。ゲージメーターがいい具合に溜まってる。
Tell me,
ねえ、デボラ、
Deborah,
君のことを
why
信じる
should
べ
I
き
believe
理由
you
があ
at
るのかな。
all?
Because my mistress trusts you.
Should that be
それだけの
enough?
理由で
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn, what can I say to that?
そう、それじゃあどうしようもないな。
Look, I didn't mean to back you up against the wall.
You have a way with words, sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
言葉の使い方がうまいね、お嬢さん。警官になりたいと思ったことは
No, not for the world.
Heh,
丁
Smart
寧な答え
answer.
だ。
Be
正直
honest
言ってく
and
れ。
tell me what
何
you're
をそんな
so
に恐れて
afraid
るんだ
of.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart
Whistler.
Wessler.
またの
Or
名
as
は
most people know him,
Ibn
イブン・
Wessler,
ウエスラ
the
ー、ギャングのボ
kingpin.
ス。
exactly.
一番関わりたくない相手だ。
Feathery gods
それが大変な
help
こ
me.
とだ。
So you get it now. The secrecy.
To put it
ざっ
mildly,
くばら
I
に言えば
think I
この状
understand
況は把握
it
できた。
all.
ウエスラーっていう
Wessler.
パズルの
This
ピース
little
は
piece
樹
of the
皮を
puzzle changes
自体を一変
everything.
させる。ああ、よかった。じゃあ、コンティニュー。ちょっと整理しよう。重要な手がかりとして、雇い主のナターシャの情報をなんと、あの悪名高きギャングのイブン・ウェスラー。
Why don't you take it to the police?
な
Just
んで警
go
察に行
there
かな
and
いんだ
file a
行って通報
report.
すればいい。
Photos, flashing lights, fingerprints. You know the drill. The evidence is very clear. Even a moderately talented detective could easily wrap this case up. Or just try the phone. 555-111.
Please, take a look at this.
Well, okay. Let's see.
これは
Legs that go on for days. Deep, dark eyes. Silky skin and voice. You're in big trouble, pal.
もう役事に巻き込まれてるね。
Don't you want to look at it? The message I gave you.
Yeah, of course, Deborah. Give me a second.
あ、そっか。こっちか。あった、メモ帳だ。 メモ帳は刑事の最良の友です。ここでは事件、容疑者や被害者、訪問先などの重要な情報を収集することができます。メモ帳のテキストや画像をクリックすると、あなたの言語に翻訳されたバージョンを読むことができます。ナターシャ・キーン・セッコで、その情婦はギャングのイブン・ウェスラー。ロバート・イブン・ウェスラー、ネズミ、オス、男前でカリスマ性もあるが、ギャングのクソ野郎でもある。ナターシャ・キーンツェンコ。猫、メス、驚くほど翡翠の目をしている。瞳をしている。何らかのトラブルに巻き込まれているのは確かだ。それはこっちも同じだが。深刻な脅迫。これは世界観についてだね。ここじゃないな。あれ見る場所間違えたかな。ここインベントリか。さっき手に取った拳銃にバッジ、最後のタバコ。これか。私は物事をよく知ってる。私の依頼を受けるか否かを決めるときは、そのことを考慮して、ミス・イバーネズは信頼できる友達よ。彼女には紳士らしく利用して。ブラックジャックで後頭部を殴られた気分だった。世界が歪むような感覚。モリー、どうしてどうして彼女の名前がここに書かれるんだ。深い壁に飾られた古びた額縁に目を向けた。あれで永久に眠る、永久に残る壁の割れで、なぜ足りない最後の1ピースのような存在。光色のシングル、ブルックドレスを着て、子守歌を歌い、波と戯れる美しい長い足の持ち主である彼女。なぜモリーが、どうして今
Mr. Featherland? Santino, are you alright?
ショックで固まってる。
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me to give this to you. She said you'd understand. Don't you?
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez. I get it very well. But this case is becoming more and more confusing. It's starting to look like blackmail.
Blackmail?
Don't play innocent with me.
But...
All right. When can I visit?
Visit? Me?
Not you. Miss Katsenko.
Oh, yes. You can find her at the Tsar Club.
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind? That she's especially unsociable? Or does she only like loud and crowded clubs?
No, she's really not like that. But she owns the place.
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very busy club, especially on New Year's Eve, right?
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss Katsenko, but there's one small problem, Mr. Featherland.
Let me guess. Mr. Wessler better not know about my visit.
Exactly. How did you know?
自分の恋人が、もしくは愛人が別のところと会ってると分かったら気分悪いよね。しかもその相手が刑事と来てる。
20 years experience, ma'am. Oh, and please, call me Sonny.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Sonny.
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko in person. A good friend of mine would be happy to take you home if you'd like.
友達いるんだ。
I'd appreciate that, Sonny.
なんかいろいろと情報が出てきた。 ああ。ウィス・シー・ヘイワーズ、ウサギ、オス、俺の経由、喋ると思う癖がある。ウィスはかつての栄華を測っていたホテルアトラスのオーナーでもあり、俺の経由でもある。現時点では俺の大家でもあり、驚くほどこの驚くほど巨大なホテルの中で、あいつと俺の庭暮らしをしている。ああ、ウサギも2羽って数え方だったよね。忘れてた。ユースは刑事関係の話の大きな興味を持っており、俺が頼み事すると喜んで手伝ってくれる。ユースの番号は555932。この町で最も有名なナイトクラブの一つ、ふんだんな富と振りかざせる拳を持った連中が常連だ。警官相手には商売しないことで有名だ。街が汚れてなら別だが。そんじゃあ。
Thank you again, Mr. I mean, Sonny.
どういたしまして。
Don't mention it,
デ
Deborah.
ボラ、今
I
日
have
は
no
予定
other plans
今日
for
は予定にな
today.
かったんだよね。
Except
飲むこと以外。
drink.
ところで、
But
火
tell
ある。
me, do you have a light?
I'm sorry, I don't smoke.
残念。
Thought so.
だろうな。
Just a phone call and a good
友達に
friend
電
of
話して
mine can
君を
take you
家まで
home.
送らせるよ。
Thank you, Sonny.
まだ
Just a phone call and a good
Thank you.
そうだよね。じゃあ電話しよう。555932。5、5、5、9、3、2。
Hey, Lewis.
お、つな
Am
が
I
った。
bothering
い
you?
やー、レース、今、目やかな。
Could you come
来てくれ
over?
るかい
I've
忙し
got
く
a
なければ
favor
頼
to
みがある
ask
ん
if you're
だ。
not busy.
あれ気のせいかな。一瞬コントローラーが音が出てたよな。あ、そうだった。これ PS4 のゲームを今 PS5 でやってるんだよね。言い忘れてた。よかった。
Lewis arrived a few minutes later. He lived in the rooms above,
ルー
so
ム
it
は、ウィズ
wasn't
が到着した。
difficult
彼
getting
は上の
here.
階に住んでるから、
Not
こ
to
こに来る
mention
のは
that
わ
he's
け
a
ない。
rabbit.
で
It
も
was a
彼
quick
は先と
hop.
来てる。まさに、
The
こ
Atlas
の人たちだっ
Hotel
た。
was his inheritance.
アトラスホ
It
テル
was
は彼が
once
相
a
続したもので、か
well-renowned
つて有名なホテル
place,
だった。
but not
だがそれ
anymore.
はずっと昔のこ
The
と。
last economic
以
crisis
前の
ruined it.
経済危機
And
で、
now,
ホテルは
besides
経営危機
me,
に陥り、
he was the
今では
only resident of this
こ
enormous
のただだらっ
place.
広い空間の住人は彼と俺だけになってしまった。来てくれてありがとう。
Thanks for being so quick, Lewis.
しばらく
Can
来て
you
くれてありがとう、
drive
ルイ
Miss
ス。
Ibanez
イバ
home?
ネズさんを
I have some
家まで
things
送って
to
くれ
take
ない
care
か。俺は
of.
片付けなきゃならない用事があってな。
Of course, Sonny. You know anything for you.
Thank you for being so considerate, Sonny. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
どういたしまして。
Goodbye, then.
So long,
でなら
Deborah.
デボラ。
Before I visit the
クラ
club,
ブに
I
行く前
have
に
to
ちょっと寄
take
り
a
道をする。
detour.
この件は
I've got
一
a
応で解決
feeling
できる
that
ので
this
なさそうだ。
case isn't going to be a
この町で耐えれるの
one-man
は元相
job.
棒のマーティしかい
And
ない。
there's only one
あい
bird
つ
in
は
this
署にいる
city
の
I
は署
can
にいるはず
trust.
だ。
My
俺の
ex-partner,
耳に耳を貸してくれ
Marty.
といいか。
He's
あ
going
俺
to
の
be at
耳
the
にね。
station.
俺の足に耳
I
を
can only
貸
hope
してくれといい
he'll
か。
be willing to talk to me.
どうしたらいい？
I can always count on you.
お
Thanks,
前はい
old
つも頼りにな
buddy.
るな。ありがとうよ。
Don't even mention it, my friend.
You got anything
今日は何
planned
か
for
予定がなかった
today?
のかい？
I thought I'd visit a nightclub. It's New Year's Eve, after all.
Well, I didn't
そう
mean to
か、君
hold
たち
you
で悪
up.
かったな。
I'll ask a favor of you someday.
お前ら
I
随
do a
分
lot
借り
of
が溜まっ
those,
てるよ
don't
な。
I?
That's true. I don't deny it.
Could I ask you a few more questions,
もう少
Deborah?
しもよろしいかい、デボラ。
Feel free, Sonny.
尋ねる。 じゃあ
So, Ibn Wessler, eh? You know you
イ
could
ブ
have
ン・ウェ
dropped
ス
the
ラーだって
bomb a little
もっと早
earlier.
くそう言ってほしかったな。
If I started with that, I'm sure you would have thrown me out.
まあ確かにそうだったかもしれない。
You're right.
この通りだ。
He's one of the most
彼はこの街で
dangerous
一番危険
gangsters
な
in
ギ
the city.
ャングスターだからね。だからな。
I only know he's an influential businessman.
Isn't that
同
the
じことでは
same?。
Not even you can see the world as that black and white.
じゃあ、レボについて。
I've already told you more about myself than I wanted to.
Afraid you'll get your
今日ご
hands
つことを恐れて
dirty?
るのかな。
I'm afraid I already did.
ホテルアトラスについ
You
て。
think my whereabouts aren't a secret?
俺の居場所は極秘のはずだが。
Do you think they ever were?
Well, I was
例
hoping.
は敷いてるのがね。
Clawville is a big city, but not so big that Santino Featherland can hide in it.
そんなにサニーは有名人だったんだ。
Oh, please. Flatter me more.
口がうまいね。
Sonny, I've already told you what I know. I've never read the message. My job was to give it to you and nothing more.
You really are this
みんな本
innocent,
当にウ
aren't
ブなんだ
you?
な。
I'm not sure I get what you mean.
Let me give you some
一刻も早
advice,
く街を出
sister.
て、イブン・ウェスラーの
Leave
世
the
から
city and get as
出会いか
far
ら
as you
遠く離れた方がい
can
い。
from the likes of Ibn Wessler.
It's not so simple, Mr. Featherland. My mistress needs me.
Is she really
そんな
that
に彼女が大
important
事
to
なの
you?
か。内容も知らない
That
メ
you
ッセージを
drive
届けるた
around
め
in the
に
dead
深
of
夜
the
にい
night
かがわしい
to
界隈を走り
questionable
回るくらい。
places to deliver messages you know absolutely nothing about?
I would do more than that for her.
I see.
君は黒木
You're
上手だね。
smooth.
Thank you, Mr. Featherland.
Sonny, please. Just
サニーでいいよ、サニーで。
Sonny. So this Natasha
この
dame.
ナターシャさんについてことのこと
Look,
が。
I'm just the messenger. You have to talk to my mistress about the details. Miss Katsenko was very clear on this matter.
I see.
なるほど。
But-
しかし、
Please, Sonny, let's not make this even more uncomfortable.
Okay,
あ、分かった。
understood.
忘れよう。
Let's drop it.
Thank you.
いや、もうあとは聞くことない。
I can always count on you.
ああ、そうか。で、あとは、
Oh, just one more thing.
もう一つだけでいいかな。
Yes, Sonny?
I don't want to sound
デリカシーに欠けるかもしれない
indiscreet,
が
but、
この除毛部分について聞きたくてね。君は自分でやるの？
fur removal
それとも特別サロンかとか？
do you do this yourself, or are there specific parlors for it?
Well, would you like to try it?
Well, it wouldn't work
俺
as
の
well with
毛
my
量はうまくい
feathers.
かないと
Just
思う
professional
が、ただの
curiosity.
プロの好奇心と
You know, it's
でとこかな。
yeah.
Occupational hazard? There are parlors, yes. But I do it for myself. And I do it for my mistress, too, if you're interested.
That's
そうか、なるほど。
good to know.
ありがとう。
Thank you very much.
You're one strange bird, Sonny Featherland.
Well, I've
もっ
been
とひどい
called
生まれ方を
worse.
されることもあるな。
Take care, sweetheart.
お元気で、お嬢さん。
You too, Sonny.
I can always count on you.
違うな。
Take care, sweet.
あれ？すごい幅広く手出してる。本当に関わりたくないったらな。 今回はここまでで、見てくださりありがとうございました。そんじゃあまた。